Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, ahchyam, ahchyam, or Kahagadash. Hey, Yahweh is the true, powerful, and holy name of who you call God. In likewise manner, Yahweh is the true, powerful, holy name of who you ignorantly refer to as Jesus Christ. All right. And the Kahagadash is the Holy Spirit, okay, which is the reason and which is, basically the driving force behind the lessons that we do. Because without the Kahagadash, none of this is possible. Okay. So just on the way to meet up with the brothers, and just wanted to, put a few words on wax while I'm in transit. For us brothers in the know, in our small congregation, small church, Men of Valor, to the elder brothers, Elder ahchyam and our brother ahchyam, had some beautiful testimonies, man, and we're really coming upon that time because, like the scriptures say, your young man shall see visions, and your old man shall dream dreams, or something like that. It's like, so yeah, man, we're coming to the times that brothers are getting visions. Like the scriptures say, the Lord is gonna pour His Spirit upon all flesh. So, and likewise manner, other people are getting visions too. Even Esau, even Eve is getting visions of his destruction, which is Yapa. But to light and to focus on the brothers, man, they had some beautiful testimonies. Starting with the brother ahchyam, he had a testimony. Started with the brother ahchyam. He had a testimony about the famine and the upcoming food shortages. Okay, and there is food shortages on the horizon. Okay, we are close to food shortages, man. All right, hyperinflation, where the price of things are gonna skyrocket to the point where simple things that we need for everyday life, such as water, the bare necessities, toilet paper, things of that nature, is going to be at astronomical prices where most people are not going to be able to afford it. But that's all for a plan. Okay, Evil E, the dastardly one, all right, he's doing that on purpose, and he's engineering a famine. Okay, a famine where he can basically leverage and ration out food to use it as leverage, slacking. So basically he's rationing out, and he wants to have it to a point where he's controlling the food and using it as a weapon, okay, for his NWO. And you can see that by those billions of dollars worth of food just stuck out there on the coast of California. Now they can easily get people to get those things docked, pay people a little extra to come in or come out of retirement or whatever, man. Just if it was the case of them being short people, they can easily do what they need to compensate people, get that done. People that knows how to offload cargo and shit like that, whatever that entails. But they're not doing that. So they're basically engineering a famine. Now that's gonna be part of Jacob's trouble, because all of us are really gonna be in that. Every one of us are gonna be in Jacob's trouble, except for the ones that passed. So when we talk about Jacob's trouble and the great famine and everything like that, we're not excluding ourselves, because we're gonna be right there. All right? But Lord willing, spiritually, we'll be taken care of by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, doing these works, you know, doing these works, right? Because the scriptures say the Lord is not, not to where He will forgive you of forget your labor of love and your basically your works do follow you, man. He's not unrighteous to forget your labor, right? And your labors do follow you, man. So Lord willing, we, you know, are building, not storing up for ourselves treasures in heaven. All right, like we always say, spiritually adding to our bank accounts so that we can withdraw on that evil day that's to come. Okay, but not to go too far off subject, the brother ahchyam had a beautiful vision, his beautiful testimony about him and his Eve going to a supermarket and basically an angel. Okay, because angels do appear in the form of men. Okay, but an angel fed him and looked out for him and his Eve. Okay, on food, which is gonna be which is something that we're really gonna have to believe upon, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, part of him feeding us, looking out for us, he's gonna use the angels. Okay, his messages to you know, bring brothers food. Have an angel that's in the form of a man, you know, or whatever, come to you disguised as a man and help you out, you know. And that's the times that we're coming in. We're coming into the times of Jacob trouble, the times of never like never before, since the beginning, you know, since the beginning of the earth, where faith is going to be the new currency. Okay, faith is going to be the new currency. It's going to be the currency. All right, because of course they're trying to get rid of the dollar and make the world currency that MOTB. That's their end game. That's their main goal. Okay, to make this you know, this current currency obsolete. All right, and to turn it into the MOTB. All right, but you gotta stand valiant. You gotta stand up. All right, in that time, and not be, you know, shaken, not be not be shaken, man. You gotta really have a strong foundation in your house shop. Okay, that foundation that is upon stone. You really gotta have a strong foundation in your house shop to be able to withstand in these days that's to come. You know, and the brother had a beautiful lesson on his testimony, where basically the angel looked out for him and told him that he basically looked out for him, gave him, you know, a whole bunch of meat, fish, you know, food for the low ski, for the low, man, for a cheap price. And you know, that's a blessing, man. That's very well gonna happen in the days that's to come to certain brothers, man. Even more supernatural things than that. Okay, just like you had Elijah getting fed by the brook, by ravens. All right, you will have just supernatural things happen if you believe, man. All right, you know, a bucket of chicken, a whole buffet table full of, you know, all types of food can just appear to you in the wilderness out of nowhere. The Lord can drop manna like He did once in the wilderness. You know, anything can happen, but you have to believe. And a lot of people don't believe on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, let alone do they know His name to be able to call upon Him. You know, let alone do they know His name to even be able to acknowledge Him, to even be able to call upon Him. You know, and then touching also on the other brother's lesson, the elder brother ahchyam, he had a lesson. Well, he had a testimony as well, and this testimony was along the lines of you know, his testimony was along the lines of Salakia. I just saw it. It was a beautiful testimony. The resurrection. Okay, the resurrection. Okay, because we're coming upon a time where that's the end goal, to get changed and get translated into the heavens, to get those spiritual bodies. All right, these bodies right now that we occupy are referred to when you go into the book of Jude as chains of darkness. All right, you get sick. Brothers have all types of ailments. You know, it's all types of things that this body carries, man. That this body, sin is in this flesh, dwells in this flesh. You know, and we really have to shake these bodies, man. Because if we don't, man, these bodies are gonna wax worse and worse, man, as the years go on. But the brother had a beautiful lesson of the resurrection, basically seeing the people, the 2/3 and the rest of the people, looking in amazement at the strangeness of salvation. Okay, the strangeness of their salvation. You know, which are the chariots. All right, the deliverance out of Babylon. And also the brother himself had basically felt himself being translated, getting a new body. And I could tell it was real because the brother was getting choked. The brother was choked up. Almost made me shed a tear, man. And that's a beautiful thing. And when brothers have testimonies like that, it's kind of like brothers live vicariously through them, because, you know, it's like you feel that it happened to you as well. And if it happened to a brother that you labor with, a brother that you love, a brother that you work with, all right, it's basically like it's happening to you, because y'all are basically in the same spirit. So that was a beautiful, beautiful thing that Yahweh ahchyam allowed those brothers to experience. All right, and they put it on wax, and it was edifying, and it was a faith booster to us that are laboring in the faith currently. You know, to all of us. All right, because, man, like I said, man, we're coming upon some times that's gonna be like never before. Like, me saying it doesn't even hold a candle. Can't even hold a candle to how bad it's actually gonna be. And I know that, and I feel it. Me even saying it, I know it's gonna be. I'm imagining the most horrible, dire situations ever known to man right now, and it won't even. And I know for a fact that I can't even imagine what's gonna be able to happen. For the most part, only thing we can do is only thing we really can do is, go through the spirit, and whatever the spirit reveals to us as per visions and dreams. And also when we read the scriptures, like the elder apostles, they always go into, you have to really you have to envision these scriptures. Like, when you read them, you can't just read them, you have to really envision what's going on, and act out and basically play out what you're reading in your mind. And it makes it that much real, because these words are actually real. When you're doing it, that's part of the Holy Spirit showing things to you. So it's a beautiful thing, man. Brothers are having testimonies, brothers are having dreams, brothers are having things happen to them, supernatural things happen to them. Where the Lord is stepping in on brothers' behalf right now. Okay? Because as everyone knows, we're in a pandemic. And things are going to get worse, and it's going to get dire, because they're going to use food, they're going to use that thing as a precursor to what they actually want to implement. Because it's basically like downloading software, man, getting the updates. But the real thing is really to come, which is the MOTB, man. So that's it, man. Just a spiritual rant, in transit spiritual rant, man. Just want to Give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, ahchyam, ahchyam, ahchyam. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, man. You know, peace, love, salutations, blessings to the Lord's elect. Next time I'm out. Shalom.